What's up, guys? This is Ty Zen. Just want to run through a quick video and do an analysis here of the Ethereum prices. You guys have seen that that Ethereum has fallen quite a bit here since the high of the 37 millibit mark here. I'm gonna come over here, grab a parallel channel on a daily chart, and I'm gonna whip out this trend line right here. So there it is right there, guys. And so if you guys look at the trend that we're in, obviously we are still in an uptrend over the long term. We are in an uptrend but if you look over here and we enlarge it a little bit, if you guys, my mouse messed up, so I'm using my touchpad here. So if you guys look at the short term, right, you guys will see the short term. This happens to be a area of confluence. Many of you guys have heard me say this over and over again. An area of confluence is any time where two levels meet together, basically two price action levels, meaning that the price came down here in the short term, guys, and it's hitting this side of the channel. It's almost touching this side of the purple channel. And then if you guys look on the way up, it's hitting on this long-term trend over here, which is extremely important. You guys see that this long-term trend always takes priority first, right? So when you guys come in here, I would say that this is a good opportunity to buy right here. And let me put in the price points that you guys want to get in at. So if you guys buy in right here, this would be the ideal buy point right here at the green line. Somewhere in there, somewhere between that green line and anywhere in here would be fine. Now you can buy anywhere in between those areas. Okay. Now if you buy above here, when it starts to break above the purple line right here, guys, if you buy it when it breaks above that purple trend line, then you have confirmation that the trend is back up again and the intermediate short-term downtrend is done. But if you buy up here, the problem with that is that you take a lot more risk waiting for confirmation. So basically your stop loss on this trade, guys, is going to be somewhere in here below this low. So your stop is going to be below this low. And for sure guys, if you guys get in right here, once it breaks below the low of this, then you've really got to get out. Okay, now that's a wide ass stop. Okay, if you come down to here. However, if you look at what's available when we come back up to here, right, let's make sure that there's enough reward potential at the rate that it's increasing, that it travels in. You guys can see that if you guys look at the trend of where we were at before here until it moved up here, similar to that, I'm gonna put this trend line like right there. You see how this trend is going up, guys? And let me just put this here as a different color so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. We can expect the trend to continue. If it continues up, we can expect that it will head somewhere up to here, like that. Alright. So if it heads up to here, I'm still projecting it towards this 50 millibit mark right here, guys. Right here, around the 50 millibit. Somewhere up there, I believe that we are going to have that price can possibly reach there. And let me put that line in for you guys. and color code it red because it's going to be hitting a resistance level. So I can see price coming from here all the way up to there very easily, guys. And if you guys come in right there, it's going to be somewhere in this area that I believe that price will come to. And since 50 millibits is a whole even round number, right, that's why I'm projecting it to come out there. Now, I don't project it to come just straight in like that blue trend line shows you guys, all right? I project that if you take this, you see how it ran up and then it pulled back right here, and it ran up again, and then it pulled back, and it ran up, pulled back, ran up, and it had this huge pullback right there. Well, I expect it to run up and pull back, run up and pull back at least 3 or 4 times before it comes up to this red line where the 50 millibit mark is. Now, if you put your stop loss down here and you wait for confirmation, right, then you're going to take a big risk to make this trade. But if you get in somewhere below down here, then what happens is, even if it only goes to this other side of the channel, your risk is way less if you get out below here. Now here's the thing, guys. A lot of people ask me this all the time. What happens, Ty, if I get in and then I get stopped out right here in this area where this white circle is at? What happens if I get out right here, get in right there, where the price is at right now? It comes down and it stops me out, and then it goes back in my favor. Well, if it comes up here and it stops me out, guys, what I do is after it comes back down, and when it comes back up, I'll re-enter the trade right here again to take it across. So in other words, I will be willing to take, since this is a daily chart, I will be willing to take up to 3 shots to get back up to there. Okay. So, and here's another thing, guys. If you get in right here, if you get in right there, if you get in right here and immediately within 24 hours it starts to eat up your stop loss, it starts to come down, then you might want to consider unloading half of it before it comes down here. Okay, so anywhere in here, guys, let me just put this in here so that you guys understand this. Anywhere in this region is okay, I would say, right there, to go long. Anywhere in this. But the longer that you wait for price to come up, guys, right? The longer you wait for price to come up to get confirmation, right? To get confirmation, once it breaks this purple trend line, the more confirmation that you seek, then the more risk that you take. The person that gets, and the less reward that you get also. So let me just get rid of this pink arrow. So if you guys enter inside this green circle right here, or this green area right here, right, the lower that you enter, the less risk that you take, because the stop loss is going to be under here anyway. You guys see that? The stop loss is going to be here underneath the low of this tail, this candle tail right here, regardless of how you guys look at it. Okay, so if you guys are here, then you take a lot less risk. But if you wait for the price to come up and break this purple downtrend before you get in, then what happens is you have exposed yourself to more risk. Like that, you're exposing yourself to more risk and less reward. So that's the price that you pay for whenever you you look for confirmation on a trade. So there's really no way to get confirmation, guys, and to get to reduce a lower risk at the same time. So just keep that in mind, guys. Hope that this video helps you guys out, because we got a lot of people that's asking me about what where to get in and stuff like that. And we're always looking for at least a 3-to-1 or better risk to reward ratio. So even if you get in up here, once it breaks the purple downtrend line, there's still potential for a 3-to-1 risk to reward. But I prefer that, if to get in right here in this green area like that. The reason why is because then now my risk has been reduced. Let me see here. My risk has been reduced, and now I have a 5.5-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I take a smaller risk, and the chance of me making more profit is also a lot higher. And if it goes up to the 50 millibit price mark that I mentioned, then you have a 6-to-1 winner. So hopefully this guy, I'm going to shrink this down right here real quick, and hopefully that helps you guys understand how to analyze the trend of this and look for a potential gain. So there it is, guys, and take a screenshot of that. Okay, so let me get a screenshot of this for you guys. Right there. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. And if you guys have any questions or any suggestions for a future video, let me know. Somebody mentioned just about an hour ago, somebody mentioned that the phone calls that I have, the investor phone calls that I have with my buddy, my friend, leonfood.com, okay, that the audio quality, they asked me if I could make the audio quality better, guys. And right now I'm using what's called the Bold Beast call recorder, and I have tested over 7 or 8 different call recorder apps for the Android phones for my Samsung S5 phone, guys, and I have not found any that can record calls better than the Bold Beast call recorder. So that's the one I'm using. I know that the quality can be better, and if you guys have a better call recorder, let me know. Samsung has a built-in call recorder that goes on all their Android phones. The only problem is that when they ship the phones to the US, they remove that factory call recorder, so I don't have it. But the factory call recorder is very good. But they do not allow us to have that in the United States for privacy reasons. So, but they do have them outside the US. So if you guys know any that's good, let me know. Even if it costs money, I'll get it. It's not a big deal. But I would like to have better call quality. But right now, that's the only thing that I have. And a lot of times, guys, when leonfood.com, the Oracle of Austin, Texas, and I are discussing cryptocurrency investments and the research that we're doing and the analysis, a lot of times we really don't have time to edit the videos and do all that stuff. We're just in the middle of a call discussion. And so what happens is I turn on the call recorder, and that's the fastest way for us to share what we know with you guys. So you guys will have to bear with us on that. Sorry about that. Okay. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.